so I'm just going to wait for some people to come on and shuffle my decks until then. And I'm gonna pin a comment here as well. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. We're gonna wait for some people to come on. I'm gonna pin a comment here just so those joining afterwards know what's going on. Alright, I should be able to pin that. Okay. Hey everyone joining. Hello, hello. So I'm just going to shuffle my decks here as we wait. I have the chants on in the background just so we can ground our energy. Hello. I'm doing pretty good. The energies have been super heavy today. You guys let me know how y'all are feeling energy-wise as well, and how you guys are doing, how your weekend was. Personally, I've had a very eventful weekend with energies. Today hit me pretty hard, so I had to check out for 2 hours and do a nap. It was much needed. How's everyone else doing though? Hey Susie, I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, naps are necessary, man. Especially with energy, you just gotta rest sometimes. You gotta honor your body. Susie, are you feeling the heavy energy too? Oh, thank you, Celine. I need to get new ones though. We're actually going to include a new deck with this week's weekly guidance video. Ooh. Well, one just wanted to pop out, so I'm just going to do that as a quick message for everyone that's drawn to this. We're getting claircognizance, and this actually has been popping out a lot whenever I shuffle in general too. So it's with Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So someone, or maybe many of you, needed this message right now. Medina 16, drained. Yeah, make sure you're honoring your body like we just said. You know, if you're feeling tired, you need to listen to your body and go take care of yourself and put yourself first. There are some intense energies right now. It's very heavy. I had to ground myself around nature today. Nature's the best way to ground yourself. I actually haven't been able to do my weekend and evening grounding in the evenings. As you guys know, if you follow me, I am usually always out in the evenings or in the morning, out grounding myself. Like, I'm usually walking barefoot, earthing myself, but I haven't gotten a chance to do that, so tomorrow morning I have to. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. I'm going to set the intention that whoever is watching now or will be watching this later on YouTube is going to at least walk away with one message that resonates with them. So hang on tight as I shuffle and get one message from each deck. We're going to be doing the Fairy Tale Oracle as usual, because I just have to include this. So that's going to entail a fairy, like a fairy tale, and a theme for the week. We're going to be doing Angel Therapy, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, a general Archangel Oracle message, so whoever wants to, you know, do a quick appearance, and then we'll do the Goddess Guidance. So I'm going to shuffle here and get one card, get thrown out. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. So I'm immediately being drawn to the fact that I have ringing in my ears. So that may be significant for some of you guys who may be receiving a lot of downloads as of late. And if you are experiencing quite literally the ringing in your ears, this is your confirmation, you're not crazy. You're receiving downloads. Angel Therapy. Hello everyone joining. Fairies are mine as well, man. I work with them, and I didn't even realize I was working with them until not too long ago. I want to say like a few months ago. Okay, they totally made the card fly across the room, I think. Oh, it's under my chair. Oh my god, it's really stuck. Okay. Okay. Get an Archangel Michael message for this week ahead. Anything that we need to keep in mind or work on. One message for everyone that will be synchronistically drawn to this reading, please. Either now or at a later time. There we go. Archangel Raphael. Thank you. They're flying everywhere, guys. Lots of energy. All right. Archangel Gabriel. Let's make sure this one doesn't fly away. There you go. Archangel. What message do we need? We have two cards that wanted to come out with this one. And then, ooh, I'm starting to feel some tension in my shoulder, which usually means lots of physical work happening. Yep, so some of you need to really slow down this week. I know you're gonna want to keep working, and that's fine, but this is why I was getting the message heavily that we need to honor our bodies. If you are physically tired, it means you need a break, boo. Put your armor down, put your work down, and go take care of yourself first, otherwise you're not gonna be able to work efficiently. I also am, it's like that they're giving me like the 10 of Wands tarot card right now in my third eye. So that's all about, you know, working really hard and having that burden. Let's not have a burden on us this week, okay? If you feel like you need a break, take a break. You will be taken care of. Ooh, it's a lot of tension. Okay. So I'm just going to confirm and feel into the energies of these cards, make sure all of them. Okay. All right, I think we're set. Let's get into the messages, guys. So for those of you, you're welcome to leave comments and let me know if it resonates right now. But I'm gonna just go through and do all the messages, and then I'll catch up on the comments after. And if I'm guided to, I will end this live after we do the messages, and then start another one and do individual messages for each person for this week. So we'll see how the energies play out and if I feel guided to or not, but let's get into the messages for the week. And I'm gonna quiet this down some. All right, so for the fairy message for the week, we are getting number 31, the princess who never smiled, with healing. So I'm gonna let y'all just look at that and intuitively feel into whatever you guys are getting as a message. Anything that speaks to you. I'm not gonna point anything out, right now at least. There might be something specific about the card that pops out to you that may be a message to you. And I'm gonna be doing this with each card. All right. And I like to say the numbers if there are usually numbers on the cards, just because the numerology is sometimes important to people. It's sometimes symbolic and has a sync in it in itself. All right, so the princess who never smiled. What a life she had, what freedom, what luxury. She had much of everything, everything that her heart could desire, but she never, ever smiled. She never laughed. It was as if her heart had never taken any joy in anything at all. A beautiful princess would seem to have the entire world at her feet. She has good health, riches, beauty, and intelligence, but she is also exquisitely sensitive to the pain of the world, and thus she never has smiled. She is serious and cannot smile while so many are in pain. As it usually goes, her loving father was moved and hunted by her inability to feel joy, and so he promised that whoever could make his daughter laugh would have great rewards, would even be given her hand in marriage. So many flocked to the castle to make the little Serena laugh, but none succeeded, for she saw through her antics and knew that in her heart they were valuing her for what she could give them, and thinking nothing of how they could help her, and thus others. Outside the castle's walls, a young blacksmith was apprenticed, enslaving over the bellows, wiping sweat from his brow, and learning his trade. He was honest and good and thickly muscled, and knew in time, if he could master the fire and the water and smelting of metal, his life would be worthwhile, for he would have learned to change one thing into another. Pleased with his work, his master placed a sack of coins at his feet and told him to take as much as he was worth. And being a modest fellow, knowing how much he had to learn and the worth of what he was learning, he took only 1 coin. He worked for another year, improving and mastering the sword and the cup, armor, and fine things. He earned another coin, and then he decided to explore the world. As he walked away, a tiny mouse asked him for help, as he was so poor, and he gave him his coin. A little beetle then stopped him, and he gave the beetle his second to last coin. Then the coin his master had given him, as good fortune for his adventures, was finally given to a wee catfish, who begged for help at a well. He came to the castle and gazed up, and saw the princess, watching him, curiosity alighting her serious and beautiful face. So shocked was this young man that he slipped and fell, tumbling into the moat with his muddy banks. And rushing to his aid came a tiny mouse, a little beetle, and a funny catfish. And seeing him and the truth of his heart and the goodness he must have to treat the little ones, so the corners of her lovely mouth twitched. And then she smiled, and then she gurgled, and then shook, and the laughter and the joy seeing the seeming folly of a good heart came tumbling out. Her eyes twinkled, and she begged her father to bring forth this man, so she might learn more of her future husband, for her serious heart recognized his kindness, and then the blacksmith could create alchemy, now made the greatest change. He had created true happiness within the heart of one who was sad. When this card is drawn, you will know that a time of deep earnestness, and gravity is leaving. Weren't we just talking about the heavy energies, guys? I can't make this shit up. All right, sorry, back to the story. And soon there will be joy, laughter, and breakthroughs. Optimism returns and a sense of belief once again that there is worth in taking the time to be lighthearted. For a long time, life has felt flat and sad and endlessly serious. But suddenly, the spring of mirth that is healing is bubbling again to the surface, and a sign of recovery is revealing itself. And when this is awakened, it is accidental, without artifice, and entirely unexpected. Just know that soon any sadness will lift, and life, unexpectedly, changes forever and for the better. The different meanings: humor, mirth is sacred, laughter. Laughter is healing. Laughter breaks through sadness. Depression or a time of grieving is ending. Forced laughter is not true happiness. Kindness is always witnessed. You will soon find laughter, you will find laughter very soon. Your sadness will ease. A time of earnestness and heaviness will lift soon. A loving, honest partner with a kind heart will be yours. So any of those messages that really speak to you, they are meant for you. Do not overanalyze it. Take whatever your soul accepts. All right, that's card number 1. We're gonna move on to angel therapy. This week, our message is, you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye, as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. This is all about your third eye chakra. Having visions, for example, at the beginning, if you were on the beginning of this live, as I was shuffling, I had a vision of the 10 of Wands tarot card in my third eye. That's clairvoyancy. Whatever you see, do not doubt it. You're seeing it for a reason. Even if it feels like it's very minuscule or whatever it is, if it feels like it's like out of nowhere, it's not your, it's a vision. They're giving you a vision. So accept it and move forward. Especially around any situations that you feel like come up this week. Maybe it's related to this healing that you want to experience or you will be experiencing this week. You may be getting visions of how things are working out. And there's a difference between, you will know what is clairvoyant and what is your ego mind. There's a huge difference. There's a fine line. If it feels negative, and if you feel like I feel this tense and this tense knot in my shoulder, if it feels negative, that means it's your ego mind creating situations that aren't there. It's negativity and anxiety. If you get a feeling of lightheartedness and just you feel light in general, and it really feels like it came out of nowhere, it's not yours, that is your guides, your spirit tribe, like your spirit team, like helping you see the visions and see what is happening and what could be yours potentially. Verb confirmation. All right, so let's see if they have anything that they want to add to this. The angels send you this card to help you trust the visions you receive in your mind's eye during dream time, as well as the signs that you physically see, such as reoccurring numbers, feathers, coins, flashes of light, and so forth. So, for example, angel numbers are a huge thing right now. If you are already on the path of your spiritual awakening, you may be seeing repeated numbers. So 111, 1111 is a huge one. That's a huge one, guys. That's a huge one. I cannot put that in your heads enough. If you see repeated numbers like that, like the threes, like 222, 333, like stuff like that, that's your further awakening. It's sent, we will go into another day, actually, never mind. But the different syncs are your guides. These are your angels coming to you. The feathers, the dimes, the pennies, those are things. So if you feel, you might be seeing those more often this week, and that's just like a little nudge from the universe saying, hey, things are getting better, we're here with you. So keep that in mind. Since the Creator is all-seeing, it stands to reason that you and everyone else would inherit the gift of spiritual sight. If your gift seems blocked, The cause may be a painful past experience that the angels can help you heal and release. Know that it's right for you to see clairvoyantly, as this blessing can be used to assist you with your healing and teaching work. Your clairvoyance also gives you a continuous and accurate guidance, much like a GPS electronic map in a car that guides you to the right destination. Trust what you see. And they also want me to read this affirmation. Archangel Raziel, I call upon you now. Please surround me with the highest and purest vibrations of divine love to heal and release any old fears connected to my spiritual sight. And I leave you with that. Right. We have an Archangel Michael message that says, God is in charge. If you ever feel at any moment this week, it might happen one time, it might happen multiple times. If you are doubting for a second that you don't know what's going on, remember, you don't know what's going on. You need to release and surrender the fact that you want to control everything and you need to make everything happen, because you don't. It's not in your hands. You do your part and then you release. Do not attach to the results, do not have expectations, and do not limit the things that can occur just because your ego mind can't fathom the things that are possible. That was a huge message I needed to come across before I even opened this. All right. So let's see if there's anything else they want me to add. They do. Okay. This card comes to you with the reassuring message that God is in charge, taking care of all the details. Give any worries to God and stop struggling against the flow. There's a natural course that the situation is taking, and it's important to trust that things are going in the right direction, because they are. Something that I really like to tell a lot of people that claim, I say claim, but I want you to understand why I'm saying this the way I'm saying it. If you believe in God or a higher source, universe is taking care of things, you can't believe that truly and yet have this fear at the same time that, no, this is wrong, this is not supposed to be happening right now. Like, it's happening for a reason. It's serving a purpose. It's teaching you a lesson. So instead of having this victim mentality of, why the hell is this happening to me right now? Why does this keep popping up in my life? Why does this keep happening? Change that focus to, what is this trying to tell me? What is this trying to teach me? And when you switch into that mode and understand that there really is a reason that everything is happening the way it's happening, and that God or universe, whatever you believe in, is in charge, you will immediately feel an ease and you won't feel so tense anymore. You'll ease up and you'll be happy to go with the flow. When you go with the flow, that's when the blessings and the abundance can flow in. That's when the numerous opportunities can flow in. All right? All right, on to the next. Archangel Raphael brings us a message of do more research. So whatever situation that you may have been dabbling with, this may not speak to everyone. That was a big one too, excuse me. That was confirmation, however. This may not apply to everyone, but for some people who possibly are going into some business venture, something new, and you've been debating on moving forward with something, but you're not quite sure, you're being asked to do a little bit more research. Really figure out a little bit more of the logistics. Make sure, yes, you have one foot on the ground while you are still dreaming and aiming high, but you do need to keep that one foot on the ground. They're giving me that vision of like, 1 foot leaping, 1 foot on the ground. So like, even if it's just like a little toe. Make sure you pay attention to the practicality of things as well. And the prayer, dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my healthcare needs. Now I know this is about, it's saying quite literally health, but this could apply to anything. Anything, any of these messages speak to you specifically about. If you know immediately what situation it's talking about or related to for you, that's what it's about. Do not overanalyze, guys. It's really important that you guys learn that and adjust that about yourselves. Alrighty. Archangel Gabriel brings us a message of writer's group. Now, immediately the message I got with this as soon as it flew out is reach out to your soul fam, to your soul tribe. If you feel like you need to, get like on a support group, if you are a part of one, you need to be a little bit more active with it, is what this message is. Just write to the people, connect with the people that you know are going to understand what you're going through in whatever situation you're going through. Another burp, thank you. So just for support, extra support is what I'm getting with that. Whether that's your spiritual awakening, whether it's your twin flame journey, whether it's a career situation, whether it's an addiction that you're recovering from, whatever it is, ask for the support, be proactive with it. You can't expect to be helped if you don't want to help yourself. And I really am a true believer in that. So you're being nudged here to take that first step, and then you will be guided through. And the prayer, create, or not a prayer, just an affirmation I should say, create or join a writer's group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. So there you go. All right. An Archangel Oracle card. We had 2 that flew out. Alrighty. So the first one is Gifts from God with Archangel Sandalphon. So they're reminding me of what I just told you guys about how you need to make sure, like with this God is in charge thing, how you need to be open to receive whatever, don't set the limitations. This is be open to receive. Do you see how Archangel Sandalphon has this cup? He's holding it up. They're kind of giving me that whole like hands out, like a little kid, like, I have a surprise for you, and the kid puts the hand out. They're giving me that right now. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So be open to receive, guys, this week. There are miracles waiting for you as soon as you claim that you want them, and then you're open to whatever it is, however it looks like. I think they want to leave it at that. Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward. And the second message we have is peace with Archangel Chamuel. Maybe that dove is synchronistic for you guys. They're bringing my attention towards it right now. Archangel Chamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So if you feel caught up in some dense energies throughout this week, or just some ego thoughts of negativity is what they're giving me, and just stressing out, you're being asked to redirect your attention to just breathing, centering yourself, remembering God is in charge, and then only remembering that the love that you carry in your heart is what you're going to move forward with. So remember to keep your heart chakra open. They're bringing that chakra to mind right now. They're giving me the green light, literally. All right. And the last message we have is with the Goddess Guidance Oracle. We have Austera with fertility. So maybe you guys are working on a new project. Maybe you guys are pregnant. Who knows? But there is a new birth happening of some kind here. It is a perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So whatever the situation may be, whether it's a relationship that is taking a new turn, whether it's a new relationship whatsoever, a new project, the bunnies are about fertility, so they're bringing my attention to that. And the crescent moon is also what they're bringing my attention to. I don't know why, that may be something for someone, even if it's just one of you. And they want me to actually read from this. Alright, Austera. Springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel dark, heavy, or depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious foods, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colors in your wardrobe and home, and draw back the curtains to let in a natural light. So that basically summed up the whole reading we just have. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that because I can't put it in any better words than they just did. They do want me to read the different meanings of this card. I feel like this is important for some of you. This card signifies pregnancy, like I said. You will be involved with a successful child conception, adoption, or custody resolution. Your desire will fully manifest in the springtime. So no matter what hemisphere you're in, I know I have a couple of people in Australia, and I have a couple of people in Brazil and everywhere. So whenever spring is for you, that's when you're going to start seeing the physical manifestations in your life with your desires. There will be a resurrection of the old. So however that speaks to you, they're giving me a vision of a literal phoenix right now. Your new idea or venture will be successful. And the last one, it's an opportune time to make life changes. All right, guys, that is the end of all the Archangel messages. I'm going to catch up on comments here, and then I actually am being guided to do just some quick individual messages, so I'm going to do another live after I catch up on these comments here, okay? All right. I think we stopped at Celine, flying cards. Yeah, okay. Ten of Wands makes sense to me. Makes sense. Burden, so that's speaking to you. Last week was definitely 10 of Wands. Yes, Susie, I'm right there with you. I'm still feeling it. I feel heavy energy still today. Rowan, you really can't make this up. You can't. You cannot. I've shuffled in front of you guys, man. Celine, what a beautiful message. It resonated a lot with me lately. I'm not a smelling. Oh, honey. Remember to redirect your attention to love only, no matter what that means for you. Spirit team helping, always. Your spirit team is always helping you, even if you don't acknowledge it. Surrender, control is important, yes. Because control is your ego mind. Control means you don't believe that there's something being taken care of. Control is anxiety. It's just your ego mind. Hello, hello. Susie. Yeah, I know, it's hard. That conditioning, it's that conditioning and programming. Been researching the emotion code. Ooh, I'd like to hear about that. Celine. Oh my god, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I will definitely have to check it out. If you can actually message me your blog, that would be amazing. I'd love to check that out. Squidney, yes. Yes, please reach out to your soul fam, guys. It's so important to connect with those that are in your soul fam right now. You need to support each other. Celine, yes, I understand. I have a problem with receiving too. Even the smallest things like receiving compliments from people, I still struggle with sometimes. I catch myself doing it. I'm like, no, just say thank you and accept it graciously. So trust me, I'm right there on that boat with you. Oh, you're in Argentina. That's amazing. And it's spring there. See, there you go. You are so welcome. You are so, so, so welcome. Dollface, yeah. Okay, so I definitely am being guided to do the individual messages, excuse me. So we're going to end this live and then start a new one. A mill, crescent moon in springtime definitely resonates with me, maybe. See, that maybe is your ego. That's you overanalyzing it, so don't do that. Whatever it spoke to, that's what it's concerning. All right, guys, so I'm going to end this live and we're going to upload this to YouTube, so don't worry, you know, if you're joining now and you're like, oh, I missed it, you didn't. We're going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to end this live. If you'd love to come back on and receive a individual message for this week, then you are welcome to join. Other than that, I will send my love to you guys now. And I'm sending you so much support for this coming week. Bye.